There's a building on 9th Avenue that everyone avoids after dark. Not because it looks haunted, though the peeling paint and flickering lights do little to comfort, but because of the stories whispered about apartment 13B. When Hannah moved to the city for her new job, the low rent of apartment 13B seemed like a blessing. No deposit, no questions asked. Just cash up front and it's yours, the landlord had said, his voice dry like dust. She moved in on a Thursday. The hallway smelled of mildew and something coppery like rust or old blood. But Hannah brushed it off. Big city, old buildings, nothing new. The apartment was quiet, too quiet, no street sounds, no upstairs neighbors. And the mirror in the hall, it gave her the feeling of being watched, even when she was alone. On her first night, something felt wrong. The mirror, her reflection blinked a second late, smiled when she didn't. She turned off the bathroom light and walked away, heart racing. Just her imagination. Right? That night she dreamt of drowning, not in water, but in whispers, soft, endless voices begging her to stay. When she woke, the mirror was fogged, though no one had used the shower. On the third day, she found photos beneath a floorboard, all of people she didn't know, but all taken in her apartment. In the corner of one photo, faintly, was that same antique mirror. Time moved strangely in apartment 13B. The sun never shined through the windows and shadows seemed to move on their own. She started hearing knocking, soft at first, then louder, coming from inside the walls. She tried to ignore it, but each night she woke up closer to the mirror. Once she woke up standing directly in front of it, as if sleepwalking or being pulled. When she searched the building's history, she found nothing about a 13th floor. Officially, it didn't exist. But in old blueprints, there it was. Floor 13, marked condemned in 1981 after a mass disappearance. The television began turning on by itself, playing static. In the noise, she began to hear words, whispers forming sentences. She lives in the glass. Don't turn your back. You're almost ready. Hannah tried to leave, packed everything, called a cab, but the elevator never came. The stairs only led her back to the 13th floor, again and again. As she tried to escape, she heard it, her own voice behind her, whispering her name. Not in fear, in welcome. Now, when you visit 13B, if you're brave enough, you'll see the mirror still hanging. And in the reflection, there's always a woman, smiling, but there's no one in the room. No one has rented apartment 13B since Hannah vanished, but every night at exactly 3:13 a.m., the light turns on, and something stands at the window, waiting. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss our latest horror stories. They are invisible but always around us. Bye-bye.